Good day, everybody. It's Brandon, your GTA home guy. Today, I'm going to go on about a case study. Yay! We're going to learn how to find out if it's a wise investment to make sure that your cash flow is either positive, negative, or neutral, and you just know which one it is so that you can plan. How's that sound? This also helps people trying to enter the market so that they can know that they're going to be paying this much versus what they would be paying if it was rent, and how to offset that difference. Okay, let's get to it. First off, I've obscured some things you can see here. Lovely obscuring details, but the reason I did that was just so that I don't get in any trouble and I can help you out still. Now, if you want something specific to a building or an area, let me know. I can do this very easily, simply for you because I'm used to doing it. Anytime an investor asks me to look into things, this is how we kind of break things down so that they know whether or not the place they're purchasing is going to be a wise investment. So let's jump right in. A 1+ den, 1 bath, no balcony rents at this. This is going to be all the rents for these types of properties. Pause the screen just to see and kind of follow along with me after that if you want to look at the details. This is the sales prices, monthly tax breakdown, as well as maintenance breakdown. This is the total of those two figures, and this is our financing at 95, 90, and 80% respectively. And how I arrived at that was I took a rate of 2.4% amortized over 25 years, and that gives us a cost of borrowing of $4.55 per $1,000. Okay, it doesn't take into account any land transfer tax or closing expenses. That's going to vary dependent on your situation. Please reach out to me. I can get you a solid, firm breakdown on that if needed at GTAHomeGuy anywhere you look. All right, so let's start here. We're looking at the one bed, den, bath. Okay, and that we find here is our bedrooms, here's our bathrooms, here's our dens, here's our bathrooms. Getting a little ahead of myself there. So we'll take the 1+ and 1 bathroom with, this is a Juliet balcony. So basically you open a patio door and you can stick your head out and there's a railing there. Like Romeo and Juliet. Look at that. So it sold for $460, and the actual comparable property in the 05 riser leased for $2150. So at that, there's going to be a difference, and we'll see what that is. Usually what I do is I take the 80% with 20% down. You have 80% financing. If that makes sense, nod. I didn't see a nod. I'm going to assume you're with me. So we've got $1,647 left for a mortgage payment. And then we take the total taxes and maintenance and we add those in to get $2,340. Now, what we noticed from the $2,340 down to the $2,150 is that we've got a deficiency of $190 a month. That may be fine for some investors. That may be fine for people who are like, well, you know what, if I'm only paying $200 more, if I had the 20% down, that's fine. You know, $200 more to own versus lease, that's phenomenal. It's definitely a step worth taking. But some people find the biggest hurdle getting that 20% down. There are better ways to go about this, so please don't wait for 20% down. Reach out. We can help set an action plan for you and go from there. Now, basically, what we're looking at with that $190 a month shortfall, if we wanted to get something that was cash flow neutral, meaning $0 more to rent it out versus what it costs us to carry it, if that was what we were shooting for, we would have to add an additional $42,000 to the down payment amount. Okay, does that make sense? So on a $460,000 sale, and keep in mind, this is very much just to these stats and figures because we're playing to what the rental amount would be, okay? So this isn't a universal application for everything that costs $460,000. It is specific to this breakdown, and I can help you find these numbers, figure it all out, okay? Very, very simply compared to how long it could take you. Reach out. Anyway, we would need that $42,000. So if we take 20% of $460 and add the $42,000, that gives us $134,000 down payment that we would need, so that our monthly payments would equal what the rents are. Okay, that would be a cash flow neutral situation, and our payments would be $2,150, the same as if we were renting it, if we had that large of a down payment, roughly 30% down payment. Okay, now If we were to look at the 2200 and 475,000 and add up those stats and figures, we're looking at, with 20% down, 2394, and we've got $194 deficit, which would add another 43,000 to the down payment if we wanted to get that to zero monthly. Okay, and again 364 here, add another 80,000 to get us to zero monthly. Now, if you have any questions on that, I know I brushed through it super quick, but there are some other factors to consider. Definitely, you want to consider time on market, rentability, how long your vacancy should be, and all those sorts of things, what typical vacancy rates are for the area. Now, if you get into looking for this just for an investment, those things will have a stronger bearing on what you do. However, if you're looking to buy and just save on rent, that won't have as much of an impact because you're actually looking to pay that money yourself instead of your own rent. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to look into how to potentially position yourself better to enter the market at any point. I counsel people that are more than 5 years out. So please reach out at GTAHomeGuy on any social. Google me, you'll find me, and reach out because I'd love to hear from you. Hope you're having a great day, and reach out. Talk to you soon.